What's up? Casey Guy 2, No Nonsense Know-How. Today, working on my 1992 Sea Ray 200 with a 4.3 liter engine. Now in this video, I want to answer two basic questions. The first one is, can I silicone my cracked exhaust manifolds on my boat? And the second one is, how come my manifolds cracked even though I drained the water out of them? Why do they crack over the winter? So, I've got a new set of manifolds over here, and I've got a set right here that I've siliconed. Let's go with the backstory first though. Now, I bought this boat off my buddy for 900 bucks. I said, all right, that's a great deal. So I went, looked at it. I said, oh man, the manifolds are cracked. He said, that's not possible. I just put those on last year. They're brand new. I said, well, you didn't drain them. And he said, no, yes, I definitely did drain them. And as you can see, these manifolds are definitely newer for sure. They're only a year old, but when I was looking at them, they had gaping cracks here. So as you probably already know, these are double-walled exhaust manifolds and water flows in them. When you shut the boat off, there's always water inside of here. And what I think happened to him, I'm basically going to answer the second question first here. But, you know, this is the bottom of them when they're sitting in the boat. And of course, at the winter time, you want to either take one of these drain plugs out or, you know, what he does, they got this convenient little port. He said, I took this out. Water came out of there for about 30 seconds. And then he put it back in. Well, what happens is rust inside the block clogs this hole up, and you think you drained them, but you really didn't. I'm 99% sure that is the problem that he had. I've seen people crack their blocks the same way. They pop the plug out on the side of the bottom of the block, let it drain for a minute. Oh, okay, it's done draining, thread it in there. No, you got to make sure these blocks are drained completely and then flow antifreeze through them as well. But anyway, so instead of purchasing a new set of manifolds like this, these are about 350 bucks. You can get them online. I'll even put a link in there if you want these. You know, I said, all right, well, let me repair these ghetto first and silicone them. So I did this silicone job about 100 hours ago in April. I've had basically a whole boating season out of these, and they haven't leaked again or been a problem. Now, would I trust going in the ocean like this? Absolutely not. I definitely want to get some new manifolds. So I'm going to show you how big these cracks are. I'll scrape all this off, but you know, this is the Permatex, the Right Stuff silicone, and as you can see, this is some tough stuff. I mean, you can't peel it back, and wait till you see the size of the cracks in here. Let's clean this off. All right, now look at the size of these cracks on this, especially this one. Can you believe that the Right Stuff held up to that crack? I mean, that is just incredible. Now, of course, there's really no water pressure that I know of inside of a boat. I've heard some guys say they run 10 PSI water pressure. I was always under the assumption that they're free-flowing water throughout them. But anyway, I mean, look at that crack. So if you don't think Permatex, the Right Stuff, is the best silicone in the world, then, I mean, again, 100 hours on these. I've ran this boat down to Philly and everything, believe it or not. And look at that. Look at that. Wow, it was held on by that much. I just popped that right off. So look inside of there. You know, these manifolds are done for. But again, I got some new manifolds, 350 bucks, made by Sierra, probably made in China, whatever. One design difference I noticed here is these have the freeze plugs built in here, so I don't know if you leave these full of water, these might help save them, you know, like on your engine block, but they don't always work for sure. But again, now that the boat's good, I can put these on there. Engine has no cracks, get some new manifolds. I got lucky this time. And if you're watching this video saying, okay, I'm gonna go silicone my manifolds now, just make sure that you know, really push that silicone tight and just keep kind of packing it almost like you wear a wheel bearing. Really packing that in there and then go over the whole thing with like a, you know, 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, just layer, just slop it on there. Too much is not a problem when you're using the Right Stuff. The better thing to do is just drain your manifolds properly, and then you won't have water freeze, expand, and crack your manifolds or blocks. Of course, if you wanted to do a permanent fix, you could remove these from the boat and weld them. Only problem I see with that is, A, you have to remove them first anyway, so why not just spend the 300 bucks on some manifolds? B, you know, welding cast iron can be a very tough process to do. From what I've heard, I've only done it a couple times and it really didn't come out that great. And 3, you know, with this heat expansion, you know, it's liable to crack again. So while you have them off, just spend the money. The good thing about silicone is, especially with this crack here, I mean, when this heats up, when that's cracked, it's gonna bulge this metal out some, and the silicone has the ability to flex and not split open or crack, unlike a weld. So that's why I didn't weld them. And that answers the question. Can you silicone a cracked block or cracked exhaust manifolds? Absolutely. The only thing is you don't want to sell it to somebody else and not tell them, because that would be really messed up. Especially a block. I mean, manifolds are one thing, but anyway, so until next time, this is KZ Guy 2, No Nonsense Know-How. Give it a thumbs up if it helped out. Consider checking out the channel, tossing me a subscribe. Definitely appreciate all that if you do. And I hope you found this information helpful. I'll see you next time.